What is going on, guys? Chris Rednick here, and today I wanted to talk about the flip Miata. Now, I have never seen this car until like the day I actually came back, and to this day I haven't actually like really looked at it because I wanted to make this video for you guys and kind of just talk about it, how much money I have invested into it, and how much we ended up making. I'm pretty proud of myself that I was able to just kind of coordinate everything and still pay people to do things, and at the end of the day make money off this little Miata. But I will admit, if I knew the market of Miatas when I sold this, I could have probably doubled or tripled my profits, but I kind of just sold it without looking at the marketplace and seeing how much Miatas go for. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Crashed Miatas, I'm looking in Florida at crashed Miatas. People want $3,000 for a front end damage, just messed up 1.6. They are getting so ridiculous at this point, and maybe I could take some blame because we make a lot of videos on Miatas and maybe we made them a little more popular, but hey, a lot of other people are doing it as well. But this car sold for a whopping $2,400, which, like I said, right now is cheap. What we did, actually, Jordan, you want to come out here real quick? You want to talk about it? Because you know more about this car than I do. Jordan's the mechanic of the shop. I explained that in another video, but hit it, dude.
100%. Like, we got the car, didn't know what was wrong with it. The previous owner
it didn't run.
The previous owner said it was running and then it stopped running. Car doesn't run. He didn't know what it needed. He's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, and Marcus actually went to go pick it up. I wish Marcus looked a little more than he did, because wasn't there like, there was a hole on the side of the block?
Yeah, there was 2 holes on the side, on both sides.
2 holes, not 1, 2.
From cylinder 4, of course, because it overheated. And you know, when he put it on the trailer, it was fine. By the time he got here, the whole trailer was covered in
oh my God. And like, the reason why I'm a little bummed about that is because I bought this car for 800 bucks. I am 100% certain if I pointed to the engine, I was like, dude, you got a hole in the block, this thing is junk, I probably could have got it for 400 bucks and we could have made more profit there. Not complaining too much because I didn't really do much and I still made money. But
yeah,
what's going on? Ooh, dude, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Have you ever worked on a Miata before?
Never.
And you just dove into this thing and this is how it looks.
100%.
Dang, I actually haven't opened the hood yet. This is the first time me seeing it, and this thing looks fantastic, dude.
So, what I'm thinking happened with the first motor, I noticed when we got it that the heater core was disconnected and they had the caps on and everything, and I'm thinking that they just overheated the motor because the heater core was bad.
Yeah.
So this probably happened last year.
Okay.
The car's been sitting for so long. And that's why it just junked, because cylinder 4 was gone and all the other cylinders were full of metal shavings.
Yeah, and cylinder 4 is the one that always ends up overheating and kind of ruining everything.
You wanna hear this thing start?
I do want to hear it start, actually. Is it start like a glove?
Are you excited?
I am excited. I haven't even heard this thing run. Dang, it starts right up. Dude! This thing's running like a top!
I know.
Wow, this is awesome!
Solid.
It's actually kind of unbelievable how good it runs. Does it drive good too?
Besides the little balled out tires, yes, it drives perfect.
So, what do we do to this? We put a brand new clutch in it from Treasure
New
Coast.
Clutch, new flywheel, new rear main seal.
Yep.
I think that's about it.
Oh no, we did exhaust manifold gasket.
That's right, exhaust. The rear muffler was actually put on. Oh yeah, you want to?
Oh yeah, this didn't have an exhaust, so actually Treasure Coast Octavio just gave me that because they're freaking Miata exhausts.
Yeah, the original exhaust, they cut off the muffler under here, so it was just pointed straight up into this part of the muffler. So this is all just burnt up. And this is a new lens, but the old lens was just melted on the back. It actually melted the bumper, so this doesn't even...
So it's all like deformed?
It's screwed in, but it's pushed out on the back.
The tires actually look pretty good. These are bad?
Oh yeah, you want to go for a ride?
I kind of do, actually. I mean, this thing's got a double din. This right here, I'm a little bit upset about this. This wasn't like this.
No.
It was not like this. So someone either got mad or punched this thing. I don't really know what happened, but I don't know, maybe on test drive someone crashed it. I have no idea. It wasn't like this before, but I guess there's nothing we can do. But we're gonna go for a drive right now. All right, guys, so here's the interior. As you can see, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. But actually the person that bought it off for me, he wanted black interior, so I hit up Octavio from Treasure Coast. We got him a black dash, we got him just black seats, black door cards, black carpet, literally everything, just turn this black. And all he's gonna need is a soft top. He just doesn't want to buy that right now. But dude, let her rip, dude. Let's see this thing. I don't know what it is, I love bringing back Miatas. Like the fact that this thing was like blown up and it didn't really drive it. I mean, obviously it didn't drive because it had a blown motor. And now that we're ripping it again for not that much money, it's pretty good. It feels smooth. Wish I could drive it. This thing kind of rips.
Not bad.
Oh God, you monster.
It's a little loose. You can feel those tires.
Yeah, no, you can definitely feel like the dry rotness of it. The dry rotness. That's a word, right?
Yeah.
oh God. This dude's trying to show off his abilities over here and get a little squirrely. Remember, I'm still an injured person.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It drives good though.
Yeah. It drives really good.
I mean, other than the tires, it doesn't handle bad. Nice little cruiser.
It needs an alignment because I put the steering, you know, I did your signature move of putting the steering shaft in slightly off.
Oh, yeah. I try to mark those things, and then the Sharpie or whatever I use, it always ends up wiping off, and it just doesn't work. So
it's so annoying to get in. It's so annoying.
It's so, because what is it, like a 48 spline or something?
The only way to really do it correctly,
take that off,
unbolt this and pull it out.
Yeah, no, it's near impossible, at least for me, to like make the steering shaft go back in perfectly to the steering rack.
Oh yeah.
I've never had good luck with it. Actually, no, when I first originally put the Ricer Miata engine back in, I got it perfect, and then I had to take it apart for the second time because the freeze plugs popped, and I just never fixed it after that. It's good. But this thing's good. We're gonna bring her back to the shop. Like I said, this thing is sold, but she's a ripper. You're gonna kill us, dude. And it is sold to like a friend of the shop and stuff, so we had permission to drive it real quick, obviously. Shut up, Siri, she's been doing that a lot. And I know if you've owned a Miata, you know what I'm talking about. Usually windows go up slow. Look how fast this sucker goes up, ready? It slows down a little, but it's not bad. Dude, that one cranks.
This one is perfect.
Yeah, on the Ricer, literally, like when I'm cranking it up, I have to start like pushing it up with it because it's just so slow. I don't want to sit there. But this one, she's minty. So honestly, overall, not bad. From 800 to 24. Obviously, there was some prices that went along with that, and we'll explain that right now. So this is why I decided to hire Jordan as the shop mechanic. He just, what did you just say? This fuel lid didn't work?
It did not work at all.
It didn't work at all.
It didn't pop.
Now it pops. What did you do to fix this?
All right, this little thing is what that little lever pulls on, right? That was completely seized, and it's all plastic, so you can't really like screw with it too much because you'll break it. And the only way to get this off is from inside the trunk, which is in a very, very annoying part. It's all the way up here.
Which you can't even see, but it's up there.
See it, but it's in there. But I had to essentially take it apart. There's 4 or 5 different pieces to it. I had to take the whole thing apart. Be very careful because they're all plastic with a little metal spring. And the little rod was bent, so I had to bend the plastic rod back straight, clean the whole thing, and then put it back together. And then re-bend this just right so that it wouldn't rattle when you closed it, and it would stay nice and stuck, but still pop when you pulled the lever.
And now it works perfectly.
Works perfectly.
And that right there is why we need Jordan, because I never in a million years would have done that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're looking at the flip Miata, and honestly, I actually made more than I anticipated. I'm pretty sure that I got everything. I don't want to talk numbers because I did pay people, and out of the respect of them, I'm not going to share with how much I paid them for the jobs, but pretty much I bought the Miata for $800. I paid Marcus to get the car and deliver it to the shop. I paid Jordan to be the mechanic on the car. We got a brand new clutch, a brand new flywheel. We got exhaust manifold gasket. We got all of that stuff. I think a new battery, miscellaneous stuff just from AutoZone and stuff. And this price, it doesn't include the engine because I've had that engine sitting on a shelf for 2 years. So it really didn't cost me to have it. I mean, if you want to add it, we can add $400 to the price. But right here, I'm into this car for $1,700. This good old red Miata, 1,700 bucks. We sold it for 24, and that math is $700 profit. Like I said, if you want to count the engine, that's probably 500 bucks. So I ended up making $200. But keep in mind, that was me just kind of like, at the time we got this, I was in the hospital and stuff. Jack actually sent me the link to this. He was like, yo, this is cheap. And then I messaged the dude and we started talking back and forth, and Marcus ended up picking it up. Definitely could have made money if I was here and could have done it myself. But at the same time, it's cool that I was able to just coordinate everything and just make money while being in the hospital. So that was awesome. Sadly, I don't know if we're gonna be doing Miata flips anymore because, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, they are getting outrageously expensive. The only time I'm probably gonna flip these is if it's an automatic, really clean one, 2,500 bucks. It'll be worth it because then I can just store it, and then later on it's gonna be worth a lot more than it is now. We're moving on to bigger, better things. You guys are gonna find that out actually tomorrow. We're not gonna be buying US Miatas, but we might be buying Roadsters. I explain it in next video. I'm really excited to start this. I mean, we've been flipping Miatas, we've been working on Miatas. It's time to step it up just a wee bit. We got Nat here. Yo, what are we doing today?
About to make some sushi on the Patreon.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be sick. I mean, like,
we're making 3 rolls each.
I guess, I mean, we're making as many rolls as we can.
Yeah.
We're probably going to get some Chick-fil-A so we can make some chicken rolls.
Ooh, that sounds fire,
like,
dude.
We're not going to cook up, you know, like make stuff out of scratch like today. I mean, we could, but we could get some, you know, Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, and we could get...
That sounds fire.
Yeah, make some chicken rolls. We're going to see what Chris has in store. Maybe he has a hidden talent making sushi. I mean, I don't know.
I've never made sushi in my life before. It's actually going to be a lot of fun. And I'm quite hungry. I didn't really eat today. But before we end this video, there's something, I'm trying to change the shop. I'm trying to make it a lot more organized and more workable, like optimizing my space more. And I need to buy something for that. We're
just bought something literally 2 days.
Well, listen, I'm gonna explain myself here. We're trying to revamp the shop. I explained that in tomorrow's video as well, but instead of spending money, I'm gonna try to liquidate some of my stuff. And I'm looking at 1,002 sets of freaking wheels. We got these wheels that I bought for the Ricer Civic for a while. We got these wheels that I've been drifting the Ricer Miata. We got these wheels when I did the Civic Challenge with Tommy. I bought those from Jack. We got these. I got these from Up Garage. We originally put these on the Evo. I've had these since the freaking Kent shop. I haven't even used them. I'm just a freaking hoarder that we're gonna put up for sale. These are the ND Miata club wheels, and these were the stock Evo wheels that came on the car. So my goal is to sell all this stuff within this week, and with that money we can actually invest it back into the shop, be able to work on more than one car at a time. So that's kind of my goal. I'm just trying, I know you guys want to see some car builds. I know you want to see the CRX done. I just want to organize myself and organize the shop, so like when we're ready to do builds, we can do the builds quick. They're a lot easier. We can find things. Right now, it's just a little bit of a headache. I have a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to liquidate some stuff and just make a little extra money in my pocket so we can reinvest it into the channel. Hope that's something you guys are into. I'm excited for it. I mean, realistically, I'm expecting to probably get around $2,600 for all of this, which is perfect. That's like exactly what I need for what I'm getting. Like I said, you guys are gonna find out tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to make this video because any single one of you can do this. Yes, the Miata prices are going up. I'm sure if you live somewhere like that's not as popular, like not like Florida, the Miata prices aren't probably that expensive. I mean, my suggestion for you, find a cheap Miata, man. If you have never worked on Miata, just learn. There's so many videos on the internet. They're really easy cars to start on. They're really easy to learn. And I think at the end of the day, as long as you just don't get a rust bucket, as long as you don't get a rust bucket, you can make money on a flip. It's not that hard. You just got to sit down with yourself and figure out number-wise where you're at, how much you want to spend, and how much you want to make. Even if you make $300 and you worked on a car and you had fun, I mean, $300 is better than no dollars. So hopefully that helps some of you guys. It is possible still, but I would step on it now rather than later because they're only going up, up, up. The older they get, the more they're gonna become expensive. Or if you just wanna buy clean ones and just store them, if you have that type of money, that's awesome. You could do that because honestly, any 90s car really at this point that's popular is gonna be an investment of some sort later down the road. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I already did the outro and I'm excited to do the sushi podcast with this guy. Sake bombs.
Oh shit! All right, we are doing sake bombs on the sushi podcast.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So I figure at the end of the video, I'm always gonna try something stupid. This is the GTA loading screen. I can't fucking do it. All right, F you.